Burlington's Walk Off the Earth is gearing up for a show in the New York Fallsview Casino, making a return stop after just wrapping up their own world tour. I had the chance to catch up with lead singer Sarah Blackwood on their whirlwind year. All right, Sarah Blackwood, good to talk to you today. I know the band is on a bit of a break, at least from touring right now until January, when you got a show in Windsor and then a show coming up at Fallsview. So that's pretty exciting. But I want to just circle back to the tour you were just on. You released an amazing behind-the-scenes video of sort of like a day in the life of Sarah Blackwood on the road, the kids, the cleaning, the prep, the makeup, all of this. It looks incredibly hectic. Do you enjoy that?
I know. You know what? When we posted that, I actually sat down for a second and realized how much it is that goes on in one day, because you don't really think about it when you're in it. And of course, you know, we had to cram a bunch of things into 1 minute. But yeah, it is. It's very chaotic. But I mean, so is this industry and so is our lives on tour, whether we have kids with us or not. I find so I've always been the type of person to just go with the flow. That's how I've done it since they were babies, since I was pregnant. I didn't really ever know what I was doing, and I just did it. And that's what we just do, day by day by day.
Yeah, well, it's impressive. Look, I think it's an impressive feat. I think a lot of other rock stars might have nannies or whatever, but you're doing it all. So hats off to you for that. My other question that I'm always curious about, particularly for Walk Off the Earth, I mean, you made it so big with your unique sound, your unique styles, the way you play like one instrument at a time, or you come up with these interesting and unique ways of making music and making it sound good. Is that a lot of pressure? I mean, I saw that video, for example, in Paris, where you found a window where you liked the acoustics. Like, how do you constantly find these new and innovative ways of making and making music sound good?
Great question. I was actually thinking about this the other day, but on a totally different topic. I was cleaning out my closet and I was thinking about all these different outfits that I wanted to put together, because naturally for me, style and fashion is such a passion of mine. And, for some reason in my brain was like, for some people, this is a really easy thing to do. And for some people it isn't. So I think just like anything else in life, everybody has that thing that they are just kind of naturally, I don't mean to say good at, but naturally drawn to, naturally capable of. And I feel like as far as music and art and entertainment goes, for us, it is a very natural thing. So for us, it's not always super difficult to come up with, an idea. Sometimes it's hard to get them started, because we're like, what are we going to do with this video? What instruments are we going to use for this song? But it just really comes naturally. And no matter how many times we think like for me, it's stage outfits. How are our stage outfits going to be different? I feel like we've done everything. Next thing you know, I see something, I'm inspired, and all of a sudden I know what we're doing, and it's completely different than what we just did. So I think it is just kind of naturally within us. We never really stress about what instruments we're going to use. Yeah. It's more so who's going to be playing them and how we're going to execute the video.
Yeah, I guess you come at it at such a different creative, artistic way, whereas I come at it at a very different left brain, right brain, that kind of thing. So that makes sense to me. I appreciate that. I love the video for The Blue with Kygo too. That song is really good. But Mom's Old Car, I love the nostalgia to that one. Can you tell me a bit about sort of the impetus for that one?
Yeah, I mean, we would love to write songs that people can connect with. Obviously, that's the goal. And with Mom's Old Car, we were in the writing room. We were thinking about things that we could write about. And usually it's a topic that we would say everyone could relate to this. And, we remembered that feeling of being 16 years old, getting your license, having that freedom. And, as you went along the process of doing all the tests, and all of a sudden you're driving your own car, or your parents are letting you use their car, and you're out there free riding with your friends, and you're able to go places you weren't able to go to before. And, and then reminding ourselves what it felt like and what it smelled like in the car, and just, really bringing ourselves back to a time where things were a little bit more innocent and a little bit more free, and the responsibilities were less, and it just felt good to joyride with your friends.
Yeah. Okay, Sarah, I'm looking at you talking, but I'm also looking at what's behind you, the records, the plaques, the awards. Look at that. That is an amazing wall of accomplishment for Walk Off the Earth. That's incredible. And I live in Burlington. I've made no secret about that. So, kind of get the Burlington bragging rights for that. But is it surreal to you to sort of, when you get into your sort of home office or whatever that is, and kind of go, look at what we've done and look at what we're doing?
Yeah, that's why we have these up here, because it is a constant reminder of the work that we've put in and all of the places that we've gone to and all the hard work that we've done to get to where we are now, and just always to remind ourselves that this is our true passion and we never want to stop doing it. So some days when we're working on something that's a little less interesting, maybe for one of us, it's like, well, if we don't do this, then we won't get to this point, or if we don't do this, we won't get to this point. And we are constantly reminding ourselves, like, we have not finished yet. We're not done yet. We are still climbing that mountain. I don't know where it leads to. I don't know where it goes. And I don't know when we will get to the very top or if we ever will, but we're just constantly reminding ourselves that there's still more work to be done.
Well, I'm sure your fans in Burlington and beyond will be enjoying that indeed. Sarah, have a great show coming up June 3rd in Windsor, June 4th at Fallsview. So good to talk to you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks so much. We can't wait. Fallsview is going to be great. We did it last year. It was so much fun, and it's just a really amazing venue. It's a great place to go see a show, and a lot of people said that they can't wait for this upcoming one. So yeah, January, we'll see you there.
Okay, yeah, I think I said June. Okay, Sarah, thanks so much. Take care. We'll talk soon.